Hot off the heels of this past weekend's event, the next stage of the Bellator Heavyweight Grand Prix tournament is confirmed to take place this April. After a long time away from fighting, former UFC heavyweight champion Frank Mir faces the man who is one of the best fighters the sport has ever seen, Fedor Emelianenko. The news was confirmed Monday via press release, and the event will take place April 28 at the Allstate Arena in Rosemont, Illinois. Mir, 18-11, has had a rough patch since 2011, going 2-6 since defeating Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira. He was granted his release from the UFC and was promptly picked up by Bellator, making this his debut for the organization. His inactivity was due to a 2-year suspension after failing an in-competition drug test for dihydrochloromethyltestosterone, DHCMT, an anabolic androgenic steroid. That suspension ends on April 7, 3 weeks before this event takes place. As for Fedor, 36-5-1 no contest, things were going rather well for him since the closure of Strikeforce, at least on paper. After a brief retirement, he returned to action against Pedro Rizzo in 2015, then went on to defeat Shadeep Singh and Fabio Maldonado to go on a 5-0 run. The win over Maldonado was highly controversial, and a subsequent KO loss this past June against Matt Mitrione, also in the tournament, concerned many as to whether or not Fedor should continue fighting. No other fights have been announced for this card, numbered Bellator 196. As of yet. Also announced earlier was the inclusion of Czech Congo, 27-10 draws, and Bellator mainstay, Halbi Ayala, 10-6, as the first set of alternates for the tournament. Ayala is coming off a decision loss against former UFC fighter Roy Nelson, while Congo defeated Augusto Sakai last May to extend his win streak to 5. Next quarter-final matchup for the Bellator HW Grand Prix is on February 16, as Matt Mitrione fights Roy Nelson in Connecticut.